About 25 years ago, Lookout Mountain Presbyterian Church became heavily involved in ministering in the former Soviet Union. I didn't arrive at Lookout until 21 years ago, but upon arriving, I was fascinated by what the church had been doing there for these years. So after being a pastor at Lookout for a little while, they took me with them. We arrived in Minsk, Belarus, and visited the seminary that the church had worked so hard to help establish, to train church planters to go all over the former Soviet Union. The church had committed itself to training pastors, bringing them to the United States, getting them good training, then sending them back so that they could teach others, and providing a theological library. I walked into the library and most of the material was in English, but it was quite impressive. When we were there, the staff were being very thankful and encouraging because of the years we'd supported them. And then they said, but we're really needing better and further material. The ruling elder, who had been going for so many years, had in his pocket a flash drive from Third Mill, and he simply handed it to them and said, here, plug this in. And they did. And all this material in Russian just started unfolding in front of their eyes. The two men just began to weep, and I began to cry as they were just, what is this? Where did this come from? And Ted told them about Third Mill. Well, several years later, I went back. They had immersed themselves in it, and they were just thrilled. And the joy it brought to my heart to realize they had received the equivalent of a theological education in the United States, and it had all been put at their disposal. They had visibly been changed. Their views were articulate, they were pointed, they'd been challenged. That's the impact that Third Mill has had in the little that I have seen that makes me a real fan and thankful for all that Third Mill's doing. I simply want to say, happy anniversary. 20 years seems almost impossible to me to have passed already. But with thanksgiving for all that God has done in you and through you all at Third Mill, I bring glory to God and pray that what you've known so far will pale in comparison to what is ahead. The Lord's blessings be upon you, brothers and sisters. Please keep going for the glory of the King.